Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Gonna try and get something to eat. It's been a busy morning, and I'm gonna have my first meal of the day today, so I thought I would bring you guys along. Plus, I'm going to make an early dinner for the boys. They're not home yet, so I picked up some stuff, and I want to throw together a meal for them and a meal for me, just for me. So thank you for being here. Let me start, as always, by introducing myself. Hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class. I need to get my glasses cleaned up. I am not a professional chef. You will see. I am just a boy mom and a home cooker. I have always struggled with weight, but now in my 40s, I'm 46, I have finally found what works for me, and that is working with a metabolic specialist. I've been tested for food sensitivities, so there's my list of what I can have and what I have to avoid. But pretty much what I eat is sugar free, dairy free, and gluten free. So that's what I create here. But you can make any of these recipes using full flavor ingredients. If you like to eat or like to cook, you are most welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family friendly side of YouTube. But I'm going to get started because I'm hungry. And to be very honest, we made pancakes recently. We made Maggie cakes, and someone asked me to put protein powder in them, and I did, and they were good, but they weren't what I wanted. But I do anything for my scholars. But you know, when you kind of have that like taste in your mind, you're like, ugh. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna use chocolate chips instead of blueberries today. So we're gonna make something sweet and savory, and I'm gonna do some Christmas bacon because I'm hungry. And thank you all so much for being here. So let me get my eyeglass cleaner, and we will take attendance. Let's see if our side by side is working. Y'all will let me know if I start struggle streaming. I put this on my spectacles. It lasts 2 hours. Oh, has it died already? Maybe it'll refresh. Who knows, y'all? But this is my anti. It's really slow. Okay, anyway, y'all know what this is. And then we'll take attendance and see who's here. And yeah, sit back, relax. We'll go for hour and a half, maybe a little more, and see if we can get dinner done. This is one of the things that I've always done, as a mom. Thankfully now I work from home, so I've been in meetings, just got out of one, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. But whenever I'm home or close to home, I think of, what I have on hand that I can make for the boys, so that, when they hit the door, kids are always hungry, and 13 and 15-year-old boys, I make a lot of man food around here. Plus, Marcus has swim tonight, so we will be at the pool. And I was late night yesterday, but we're going to do something a little bit earlier today. So I'll be moving back and forth, but y'all can ride it out with me. Let's see who's here. We got Living Out Loud. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we can get some crispy edges on these chocolate chip pancakes for you. Inspired One, thank you for hopping in here. I appreciate seeing you. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome. Vel is here multitasking. I understand we all have to. Y'all feel free to come late, leave early, do other things. I understand. Life happens. Please, I will be here cooking it up for you, hopefully every day. So you'll never miss out with me. We got Maya here. Hi, Maya. I got your inbox and your smoothie recipe. So we'll take a look and see which ones I can recreate with my approved ingredients. Cleaning off the counter, I am using just some counter cleaner. We're going to wipe it down, and then I will get my uniform on, and we will get started. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing well. So happy to have you here. Hopefully you all are eating well. Let me wash my hands. All right. So let's see. Let's get our uniform on. we'll do a little subdued since I'm doing neutral tones today. Hopefully you all don't mind. I will be wearing the khaki Maggie merch apron. We do have a Zazzle store. If one of the moderators can drop the link. We've got the long apron, which is what I'm wearing. It's got 2 nice pockets, really good linen or linen-ish material that washes well, an adjustable neck loop. I'm wearing the long. I'm 5'7", so I'm a little bit above average height. We also have it in standard size, and we have it in kid size. Oh, it's got a knot. And you can customize it for free with your name or whatever you want to put on there. So let's get our uniform on. You guys can see I do have a Zazzle store. They're about 20 bucks. There's always a coupon, so you can check it out if it's something you would like. So this is the long apron on me. Maggie apron, so you can see it's like, I have a about knee length skirt, so it's almost to the knees. So that's the apron. All right, everyone. We're going to start with breakfast, then move to kids' food, and then back to breakfast. So I always struggle with the order of operations here in the kitchen, but I do want some Christmas bacon, so we're going to get that in the air fryer so it has time to cool. Every time I start talking, I'm like, why am I thirsty? I'll get a beverage too. We got half a lemon left over. Did we ever make our proper lemonade with the lemon juice? I don't think we did. Anyway, let me turn down the air. Let's get the bacon started so that has time to cool. We've done this many times before. I know y'all eat it all the time. Sometimes I feel like y'all are getting tired of me eating the same thing. I try to change it up, but I like what I like. Y'all do too. It's okay. All right. Air fryer drip tray. I have these like no-show socks, the ones that are supposed to like not be visible on the feet, and they're really low, and sometimes they get behind my heel. Don't like that. Sorry. Let me wash my hands again, touching my feet. All right. Which one of y'all sent me? Somebody sent me a bacon recipe. We will do it. I think it was Leanne. Like you can cook bacon on the stove with water so that it doesn't splatter. I'm going to use the air fryer because I'm not taking that chance today. But one of these days when we have a lazy day, let's try our bacon on the stove. It's like you put like a little inch of water over it and it apparently doesn't splatter. Has anybody ever done that? Gonna line with foil. Has anybody ever heard of that? My go-to is the air fryer because it keeps all the splattering inside and not on me. I know that comes with the territory, but I'm not trying to suffer. All right, drip tray, air fryer tray. So I'm going to be using my beef bacon. You know it and love it. This will also work with turkey bacon and pork bacon, but this is what I'm using. Y'all know this 5-pound slab from Costco through Instacart. I think there's a $10 Instacart coupon for you on the class notes if anybody would like your groceries delivered. You can go to their website and put in your zip code, and they'll let you know if what stores deliver in your area. All right, so let's get in here. Try to loosen it a little bit. Stick my hand in here, but sometimes you just got to get in there. Jiggle it out. The way they have it vacuum sealed, it's like just hard to get at sometimes. Once it's like a little bit of the pack worn down, it's a little bit easier to move. I'm just going to do one tray, so I'll put some of this back. I usually eat 2 meals a day. I think they're pretty big meals. And then I just drink, a lot of tea and water and coffee in between. I am maintaining an 80 plus pound weight loss with at least, I don't know, 20, 40 more to go. This is just how I eat. Val says, your grandmother used to rinse bacon with water before she cooked it. That's a good tip. We'll have to try it one day. Maybe on the weekends when, we have time to be leisurely and time to explore. You know how, well, this is for me. When I'm hungry, that's not when I'm trying to explore. I want to get something that I know is going to satisfy me. Let me wash my hands again. I love to experiment, and you all spam me with recipes. I love it, and I love trying the stuff that you send me. But this, where I live, it's 2 o'clock, and I haven't eaten a meal yet today. So we'll do the bacon and water thing one of these days soon. But this is the brand Dean Halal. In case anybody wants to screenshot that, you can see if they have beef bacon in your area. But yeah, something about putting it in the skillet with not a lot, but just cover it with water and then cook it the way you would, keeps it from splattering. So we got plenty of bacon and plenty of time to try it. And thank you all for liking the live stream. If you like what I'm doing, that helps the channel to grow. So please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So we got our beef bacon. Let me put this in the fridge. As if I need one. I do have a sweet tooth, so if we do our bacon on the stove with water, that'll just be regular bacon, but I have a taste for the candy bacon today, so you guys can see, you like the close-up, this is just our regular beef bacon. And our Christmas bacon is brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So y'all know I'm big on sugar-free sugar. I'm using this one, the Sucre Gold brown sugar alternative, and you can see this is my 0-calorie sugar substitute. If you can have sugar, have some for me. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure, and it's all normal now with no medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. So you can see this gives us the brown sugar wet sand experience without any calories. So I'm going to take a couple heaping teaspoonfuls. I know y'all like the close-up. So you can see our little brown sugar. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on the bacon, and I'll do one more. And then, so what I have is just clumps of brown sugar on here. Then I'm going to take the back of the spoon and just kind of smear it all the way to the tips because we want that candy flavor in every bite. So you want a nice thin like glaze, because what's going to happen, it's going to cook and caramelize, and then when you let it cool, and you have to let it cool, you don't want to eat this bacon hot, you get that nice like candy chew. All right, so now we have the bacon with a thin glaze of brown sugar. You can stop here if you just want candied bacon. If you like sweet heat, you could do red pepper flake or cracked black pepper. I like the warming spices, so I'm going to do cinnamon and nutmeg. But you can have it your way, Burger King. Sometimes I'm looking at all those spices and I'm like, I know it's in here. Can't see it. So I have cinnamon. Use the warming spices of your choice. I know Maya has made this for the hubs and she uses allspice. So I'm just doing a dusting of cinnamon on all of it. Move that spoon because we're team greedy You want every little bit. So you can see we have cinnamon. Something's vibrating. Y'all heard that? All right. And then nutmeg is what I have. And go lightly. These add flavor, but they also add color. And y'all know I can burn, and not in a good way. So if you go too heavy, especially with the nutmeg, the bacon will still taste good, but it has that like dark char. If you don't mind that, that's fine. But if you're live streaming your bacon cooking and people will clown you, be mindful of that. So you can see we've sprinkled our nutmeg and our cinnamon. And then what I do, again, team greedy, over the sink, I pour this on here just to make sure I'm not wasting anything. All right. So let's get our air fryer ready. All right. Oh yes, so when you're cooking the candied bacon, you want to make sure that you cook it ahead of time so it has time to cool. So cook that first. That's why we're doing this first. How embarrassing. I still have some meringue cookie on top. If y'all were here with me yesterday, you already know. I got to get up in there. All right, so we're going to put our bacon in. Let's set the timer. I'd say 7 to 10 minutes, so let's go with 7. Okay, so let's clean this off and let's see what I'm going to make for the boys. So I picked up a grocery grocery giveaway, and there was some stuff in there that I was like, I can add something simple and make a nice meal for the boys. So when they come home from school, dinner is done. Their first dinner before their snacks and cereal, y'all already know. So this came in the package. It's frozen Italian style stuffed chicken. So this is a Publix like ready to cook meal. So I'm gonna leave this in the sink, and then when the air fryer is done with the bacon, we'll put that stuffed chicken in. And I think I'll just serve it with like rice and green beans, just a simple protein, starch, and sides. So I'm gonna get the rice cooker out. We'll get the just gonna do a yellow rice, and then the green beans won't take long at all. I only have 2 outlets here. I want to make sure I have room for my pancakes. All right, let me wash my hands and clean this out because I just touched chicken. And thank you all for being patient with me. You know, when I say chocolate chip pancakes, but I'm doing 5 other things, it's not clickbait. I am going to do the chocolate chip pancakes, but I got to feed more than just myself. So while I'm in here, might as well get everybody's meals hopping so that when I sit down with mine, I can actually enjoy, right? All right, so let's get our rice cooker out. All right. So this is just a standard rice cooker, probably a staple in every African or Asian home. My mom keeps hers full all the time. You can cook rice on the stove, but why be regular when you can be extra? I think this just came from Walmart. The brand is Aroma, so one touch, you turn it on, it goes to red to cook, and then magically, when it's done, it goes to warm. How does it work? I don't know. But I got some rice in the grocery giveaway box, so we're gonna go ahead and set that off to cook. So I got a couple bags of this. Oh, I forgot to ask. I got some sweet potatoes to give away. So I got a couple bags of this. This is Dixie Lily yellow rice. It's basically just a seasoned rice, made with saffron. A good side dish when you're feeding hungry boys or you want to really get that fullness. What I do is I have one protein that we can all share, like let's say the chicken, and then they'll get extra like potato and bread and rice and starch. And me, I just eat basically lean protein and veggies with a few fruits. All right, so the ratio that mom said, it's a 2-to-1 2-to-1 ratio for rice. So a couple things for the rice baby. Too hot, too hot. I don't know, y'all know I'm not cool. I'm gonna measure this. It says 10 ounces here. So if we're doing by weight, it would be 10 ounces of rice and 20 ounces of water. So for every cup of rice, you wanna do 2 cups of water. So let's measure and see what's in here. And I'm gonna cook the whole package. So I have a 2-cup measuring cup, so I'm just gonna see. Are you laughing at me? My rice baby? Y'all know Maggie ain't cool. That is not why you come here. If you're looking for the cool kids, keep scrolling. All right. But the kitchen is my happy place. All right. So you can see we have our seasoned rice. Now here's the thing with rice. Nice. All right. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, rice and liquid. I said water. Usually it's water, but I do want to give you guys some freedom to add some extra flavor if you like. If you're cooking white rice, like I have this in the pantry. I probably should have used it. The last piece of this, just jasmine rice. Mom may put a little butter in there, a little chicken bouillon cube in there. You can substitute the water for chicken broth if you want that savory taste. Or if you're doing Latin dishes, which I'm planning to do taco night soon, maybe tomorrow, you could do coconut milk instead of water, and it will infuse the rice with the flavor of your choice. So this is almost full. We'll call it full. So it's like 1 2/3 cup of rice. So we put all of that in there, and then I'm going to do 2 of these of water. So 1 measure of rice, 2 measures of water. And I'm using water because this rice, it says already seasoned. It has saffron and seasonings in there. If it were white rice, I would add some more to it just to give it that. All right, 1 cup of water. And then we're going to do 1 more. And I'm saying 1 cup, but kind of 1 measure. I think you guys are following. All right. So we're going to put the top on the rice cooker. Try and keep the steam vent away from your face, and for me, away from the wall. So I'll move it over here so y'all can see it percolating, but it's not the star of the show. And we'll plug this up. And we're going to press the cook button. So it'll just do its thing. So rice is a great side, especially when you're cooking for the family, you're cooking for boys. Keep them full. That keeps everybody relatively sane. All right. Ooh, that bacon smells good. We got 1 minute left. I am going to make a beverage. I think we'll do our peach iced tea. All right, so we have our empty pitcher. Let's check the Keurig. Not empty. Alkaline drops are in your cheat sheet. Mix tap water into alkaline water. You can research the health benefits, but I was told to drink more alkaline water, so I make my own. Ooh, let's check our bacon. Ooh, oh boy. Hold up, we did 7 minutes. All right, looking good. So you all can see the bacon is nice and sizzling, and it's got that nice glaze on it, but it's lava hot now, so we just want to let that cool. So what I'm going to do, all right, so let the bacon sit. It's going to be on a plate, kind of raised up a little bit, so all the air can get around it, so we get that nice candy crisp, right? All right, so we have our alkaline drops in here. Let's get some ice, baby. Yeah, I can taste these pancakes. I've been dreaming about them for a couple days, which tells me I need to go ahead and make it. Y'all ever have cravings like that? All right, filled with ice. I want to know how you all like your pancakes. If you like just regular pancakes, find the pancake emoji and put it in the chat, please. If you like chocolate chip pancakes, do chocolate bar and pancakes. If you like blueberry pancakes, like we did recently, do berries, if there's a blueberry, and the pancake emoji. If you like pumpkin pancakes, you know the deal. All right, so gonna make some unsweet tea. This is the Lipton pod that goes in the Keurig, as you can see right here. You brew it hot over ice, and that's how you get your iced tea. You can get a lot of different flavors in the Keurig. They do have a sweetened version, but I sweeten myself with my sugar-free syrups, you will see. So we're gonna put this in the Keurig, and it's gonna brew hot into the pot of ice. And we'll make our peach iced tea in a minute. All right, so bacon is out. Let's go ahead and put the chicken in. Ooh, Dottie Girl is here for the blueberry pancakes. Maya likes coconut pancakes. Have I ever done? I've done pancakes with coconut flour. I've never done coconut pancakes. Is that with the shaved coconut? Or help me understand, Living Out Loud likes banana pancakes and the crispy edges, right? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Maya, tell me more about that. I'm curious. Oh, this thing is not, I don't like it when it's not level. I'm looking at the little OCD, but it'll be all right. All right. All right, tea is ready. Hi, Dottie girl. Hello, hello, my dear. If I touch it too much, it'll mess up and then we'll really have a problem, so. All right, so we have our unsweet tea brewed hot over ice, so that's nice and cold. I have, pecan pancakes. Oh my gosh, with a praline. We're gonna have to make that one day. I've never thought about that. And I have some chopped nuts. Ooh, yes, y'all. We're gonna be doing pancakes for a while. I've got our skinny syrups, peach flavoring. What does it do? I don't know. But it's sugar free. This is our flavor and sweetener without the calories. This is the small portable one. Y'all have seen me use the big one. And I don't want to mess up my manicure. Oh, this sock is going to be the death of me. I can't walk around like this. Maya says, why be regular when you can be extra? Add the sugar-free pumpkin cheesecake syrup to the pancake batter. Ooh, a little pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice chocolate chip pancake. Maya, for you, you got it. All right, so we got this open glass. All right, so we have our unsweet tea. We have a glass. We have our peach syrup. So I'm just going to do a squirt and I'll show you just a little bit. Whoa. All right, be careful. A little goes a long way. You see how much I have, but it kind of hit the bottom hard. Let me go ahead and pour carefully. So we'll add our tea. Let me clean up my mess. Got a little excited. That's why we wear an apron. All right, let's stir it up. Got our peach unsweet sweet tea. Not bad. You could add whatever fruit you wanted in here. If you had chunks of frozen peach, you can get as fancy as you want. Let's taste. So refreshing. All right, y'all. We're going to get started on these pancakes. Pumpkin spice chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, mama. Oh, we're going to put the chicken in. Got to do that now so it can cook low and slow. All right. Let me... We'll leave the bacon grease in there. I'm going to do a new air fryer tray. I don't want to try and move the bacon grease while it's hot. So these are, if you're a single person or a couple, these like ready to cook meals are a great option. A little pricey, like honestly, y'all, $15. Where is it? $15 for 2 chicken breasts. And I don't know, this is frozen, but it says Italian style stuffed chicken. So it's probably stuffed with some cheese and red sauce. I mean, in a pinch, yes, but y'all know groceries are expensive. But, all right, so we can see here, there's, looks like some spinach or basil at the bottom. And then it looks like it's stuffed with some cheese here. And then some red sauce. I don't know if that's paprika. I mean, it's fine. It came in the grocery giveaway, so it's going to be for the kids. We're taking the plastic top off, and then you can see the tray that it comes with is oven safe. So I'm just going to put this in the bottom of the air fryer and let it cook while we do our thing. It may not be done by the time I'm ready to plate since this is frozen, but we'll just let it do its thing. Let's get rid of that raw chicken. I'm going to wash my hands and just get a few splatters up. I'm going to go ahead and clean this bacon grease tray. The longer you keep anything in there, in my mind, it just adds to like the little film on the inside of the air fryer. And y'all know Excalibur is new, and we want to keep it in optimal condition. Cloud chasing. Hey, Dottie girl, thank you so much. Chicken looks good. We love you back, Cloud Chasing. Missed you. It's been a while. I hope everything's going well with the move. I won't ask if you've made what did I make for you? French toast? I forgot. Chocolate? Pancake? I can't remember. So, doesn't matter. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, sir. I hope everything is going well with the move. I'm just going to change out the foil. Hey, Kimji, my dear. Thank you for stopping by. Yep, I'm done with my meetings. I got about an hour before picking up kids and swim and all that. So I haven't eaten yet today. I had my strawberry parfait, so I had that, and I've had some coffee, hot coffee, Dottie. But I haven't had food yet, so I wanted to make something for me before the greedy gongs come home and start asking, Mom, what's that? Don't worry about that. You get chicken and rice and green beans. That's what you get. Don't ask me about my pancakes. Gotta share everything. Y'all know how they come down breathing down on me. They appear out of nowhere when stuff is ready. Sorry, I'm venting. That's not elegant. Daddy, I know my scholars. I know what y'all like. Don't you worry. All right. So we just got a clean drip tray for the air fryer. Gonna go underneath the chicken. Anytime I see something, I'm just like, clean it. All right, I'm pressing the chicken button. Let me fix my sock again, y'all. Oh my God. So, no-show socks. Great theory, but sometimes I don't know if it's the fit or the shoe, but they go down your heel. Sorry, y'all. Your socks can't be wrong. Wash my hands, touch my feet. All right. I think we are finally ready to make pancakes. Chicken is in the oven. Rice is in the rice cooker. Again, if you have time, if you're fortunate enough to work from home, or if you don't have to work, these are little things that you can do to have dinner ready before the family comes home and they swoop down looking at you like, what are we eating? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me figure it out. Even when I was working in the office before the pandemic, on my commute home, I would do like a mental scan of my refrigerator and kind of like, do I have this? Do I have that? I compare it with this. I compare it with that. So I had a meal prepared in my mind so that when I picked up the kids, I came home, put my apron on, didn't even sit down, and started, getting dinner ready. So I know it's hard, y'all, but we can do it. We can do what we want to. Did I say that out loud in my outside voice? Okay, focus, Maggie. Who's here for the pancakes? All right, so I have this thing with me. If I know there's an open package of something, I can't rest until it's empty. So what did we made that chocolate ganache for our applesauce cake that y'all don't like. I bought these. These are the chocolate chips that I can have from time to time. I know it's not a holiday yet, but this is Lily's brand. So this is stevia sweetened chocolate chips. So instead of sugar, they're sweetened with stevia. So real chocolate chips, trust and believe. Y'all saw how they melted down, but with stevia instead of sugar. Mm, mm. Mm. Who run the world? Chocolate. Who run the world? Chocolate. I just had a chocolate moment. It was so good, y'all. I hope you went with me. It was so good. It just, take that first bite. It's kind of bitter. Then it melts down. Then you can like feel it. It's an experience. Yes, ma'am. Okay, pancakes. So if you've never had Maggie cakes, welcome. This is my 2-ingredient pancake recipe. I think I just made a short on these of where they came from because I cook for the family and I give them what they want. Growing Boys, Bisquick, Oscar Mayer, Log Cabin. I can't have any of that. So I wanted to have the pancake experience. Oh my God, chocolate heaven. Yes, y'all. This is my go-to. So good. And Lily's, this is milk chocolate, but they do have dark chocolate, semi-sweet. I haven't opened these yet, so we're safe. But when I was at Whole Foods yesterday, I did get these. So they have white chocolate, they have dark chocolate, they have milk chocolate, they have semi-sweet. Same thing, stevia, no sugar. Lily's is the brand, in case anybody wants a screenshot. But we have some milk chocolate still open. That's what we're going to use. All right. So I wanted to come up with a way that I can have pancakes that are sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. I knew it was something breakfast-related. Thank you, Cloud Tasting said chicken and waffles. Oh, you bought your waffle maker. Yeah, I know, you're busy. Y'all, this is life. This is a real world. It is not perfect, and we do the best we can. So thank you guys for being here, but I understand. Peach tea, giving me life. All right, so all you need are 2 ingredients. What are they? Eggs and cream cheese. But because I don't have cream cheese, I do have it, but I don't eat it. To be dairy free, I usually use goat's cheese. But buckle up, Buttercup. I have since discovered sheep's milk cheese. I know. Yes, it sounds weird, but OMG, so good. All right. I picked this up at Whole Foods when I was there yesterday. Maya, I got the one without the parsley, but just so you guys can see. So this brand says Woolly Woolly. I know it looks weird, but this is the Spanish. You see it says spreadable sheep's milk cheese. So it looks just like our goat's cheese log, and it's a soft, creamy cheese, kind of like a cream cheese, but made from sheep's milk instead of goat's milk. To me, because it's stiffer, and it's a little bit, there's more to it. It makes my pancakes, it gives them a little bit more structure. So before I rip this open, let me just double check. Our recipe is a 1-to-1. So you see this is 5 ounces of sheep's milk. Haha, what does it taste like? I'll taste it for you. It's probably got that tang, but y'all know Maggie will do anything for you. I'll taste it. I usually just put it in here, but let me make sure I have 5 eggs. Whew. All right, we have more than 5 eggs. You know how sometimes, like, I'm always scanning my refrigerator inventory and I'm like, I think I bought eggs. Did I buy eggs? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, y'all are curious about the sheep's cheese. Let's see. All right, plenty of eggs. So let's take a look at the sheep's cheese. Why don't we? It probably is kind of funky. I don't eat it by itself, but for y'all, I'll put it on. I'll get some crackers and put it on. I'll taste a little bit by itself, and then I'll taste a little bit like how I spread on my crackers. If I could get it open. But y'all, I don't know. I love dairy. It just doesn't love me back. Cow dairy, for me, causes a lot of joint pain, inflammation, bloating, weight gain. If you can have it, have some for me. Oh, come on. But milk and cream and yogurt and half and all that, I've had to find plant-based or, other substitutes. Can't have the cow dairy. All right, so y'all can see it is a white creamy cheese. Let me just get a little piece by itself, then I'll put some on a cracker. Maggie, want a cracker? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's a lot. It's a little firmer on first bite, melts down smooth. It has a tang to it, but it's a different tang than the goat's milk cheese. If goat's milk cheese is more on the blue cheese side, this is more on the sour cream side. I like it. I actually like it. Let me get some crackers. don't think I've had this flavor before. These are some of the gluten-free crackers that I can have up to 16 of. Now, because I just took this out of the fridge, it's pretty solid, but we'll leave some out to spread on here. Trying to get the rest of this weight off, so I'm trying to be really careful with my portions. I can have 16. Trying to look for the crackers that aren't cracked because I want all 16. 4. But it's usually about this much, like a handful. And that's my portion for the day. 5. All right, let me just taste the cracker by itself. Wait a minute. Hey, Mona. Oh, come on now. Philadelphia cheese spread, hands down, that's the best. Mild and creamy. As this melts down, it has a sour cream finish. It has a sour taste. So if goat's cheese is tangy, this is sour, but I like it. Ooh. Just spread some on here. I think I'll cut. We won't do all of this for the, wow, these crackers got some pepper in them. All right, let me do some magic math. So if this is 5 ounces, I'm gonna eyeball, let's say an ounce. If that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right. I'm going to do 4 ounces and 4 eggs. So I'm gonna take out this much. And I'm gonna smear some on a cracker just for now, and I'm gonna let it sit for a second. I'll just let it sit here while we cook, because coming out of the fridge it's pretty firm. But I'm gonna spread it on here. I tasted the cracker by itself, so it's definitely stiffer. Can y'all see how if I press too hard to smooth it, it'll probably crack the cracker? So let's try. This is the sheep's milk cheese. Mm-hmm. I do like it. It's drier and it's more sour. So almost like, you know how sour cream is kind of wet? Imagine a dry, crumbly sour cream. I like it, but you may not. I love it in our Maggie cakes. This is the screenshot in case anybody wants it. This is the Woolly Woolly spreadable sheep's milk cheese, and I like the firmness in my pancakes. Speaking of pancakes, our candied bacon is coming along nicely. Let me just try to separate. Get some good kitchen snacks. Since this has brown sugar on it, you know, it can kind of stick to the rack. Y'all see our rice is percolating over here. So I just try to separate it a little bit. So see, as it cools, see how this bacon is just holding its shape? That's what you want. If you eat it right when it comes out, it's still flimsy. So I'm just separating it from the rack because it can kind of stick. And this big old piece is looking at me and I'm looking at you. I almost swore. Bad Maggie. I haven't eaten yet today, y'all. Oh. You know how when you're hungry, everything tastes good? Woo! One more piece. So you have the brown sugar, so you got that glaze of brown sugar, sugar-free sugar, and then the spices. Woo! Mm. All right, let me wash my hands. You're welcome, Dottie. We did our sheep's milk taste test. I've got some still over here in this little cup with the crackers. I'm gonna let it come to room temperature because a lot of times, here's one thing about these types of cheeses, the goat's cheese, the any of these soft spreadable cheeses, think of a cheese board. They actually recommend that you take it out of the fridge and let it come to a little bit of room temperature. It enhances the flavor. If you eat it cold from the fridge, that coldness kind of blocks some of the flavor. Same thing with smoked salmon. But have it your way, Burger King. Let's get this going. Oh, but I do like it. I actually like it. All right, so we're gonna put about 4 ounces in our blender. Let me just break it apart so that it actually gets underneath the blades. And y'all see how like it breaks really clean, kind of almost like chalky, that texture of the goat's cheese. So you can see it's just drier. It's not as wet as your cream cheese. But that's gonna serve me well for what I'm doing. All right. So again, Whole Foods is the only place I've seen it. We have a little more. Greedy. Mm. I didn't get all 16. This is why I serve myself in a container, and I need to put these away because you'll just keep nibbling on them, right? Greedy. But even being here for a while, yeah, it's starting to smooth out better. I see you, Val. Let me clean up. No, it is not grainy. This sheep's cheese does not have any herbs or spices in it. It's just the sheep's milk. If you saw the one that I used last time that had those little specks in it, it was parsley. Just like you can get flavored cream cheese, you can get that onion and chive. You can get all kind of different cream cheeses. Same thing. Maya likes it. Yeah. So just letting it sit at room temperature while I was talking to y'all, and the little clumps that were on there is starting to give and just smooth out. You know what would probably be really good? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. One moment, please. The maple syrup, sugar-free maple syrup that we're gonna put on our pancakes. Just put like a little dollop on there, or honey if you can have it. Woo. Mm. Mm. Y'all, this is what I do. I experiment. Is it gonna be good? I don't know. If I don't like it, I'll tell you, and I won't do it again. But I'll try it. Woo. Probably should have used a milder cracker. Cracked black pepper. I'm feeling some heat, but it is not grainy. When it melts down, it's a smooth finish. It's just a sour tang. I like it. And it is drier. So 4-ish ounces of goat's cheese, sheep's cheese. So we need 4 eggs. I'm gonna use real eggs. You can use egg substitute. Sure. Before I start on the new ones, finish the old. Hate when the kids like just open up something new. Did you even check? So 1 egg, 2 eggs, 1-to-1 ratio, 1 egg for every ounce of creamy cheese. So this is a big meal to me. 4 eggs and 4 ounces of cheese. That's an 8 ounces of protein. And that's the other thing. So we've got 3. I'm just gonna get one more from here. When I eat these pancakes, these Maggie cakes, I'm full. This will take me all the way to swim and then some because, oh, got one that's kind of, all right. Because it's just pure protein, I don't get that burst of sugar and then that crash. Ah, Dottie, so sweet. All right, let me clean my eggs. Clean my hands, such a raw egg. I know, y'all, and it's not hard to do. Dottie says she would have eaten the whole packet. I can get 16 per day, yeah, and I count them. I kind of eyeball it now because I know basically my portions are a handful, so like a handful of berries, a handful of crackers, and that's it for the day. I know, y'all. Trust me. Getting this weight off hasn't been easy, but y'all have made it fun. All right, so we're gonna, that's all you have to have. All right. So you could blend this, and this could be your pancake batter. On our last go live, someone asked for protein powder. If you want even more protein, you can add it. It will thicken up. I like it the way it's going to be. But Maya asked if we could do pumpkin spice flavor. So why not? Let's put some of that in here. Rounded it up to 20. I know, round up, that's like 20, which is like 25, which is like, oh, the whole, almost the whole bag. And we don't want to waste, so just eat the box, right? Y'all know I know. I am right there with you. I finally got the vacation weight off, y'all. It was, Maggie was getting it in. Gelato every day. All right, so this is the Skinny Syrups Pumpkin Spice. I put this in my coffee. This is the small portable ones you can keep in the car. Maya wants some pumpkin flavor in the pancakes. You can do them just plain, it's fine. Usually I put vanilla, but we're gonna do pumpkin spice. So just same thing, little squirt. So we have our syrup over there. We're gonna blend it all. If you like your pancake batter to have a little sweetness, you can put whatever you like in here. Cinnamon, nutmeg. You can make it sweet, you can make it savory. So we got some pumpkin flavor. I won't do anything else. Usually I do like cinnamon and nutmeg, but let's just, yeah, because we're gonna put chocolate chips. We're not gonna put the chocolate chips in here. We're gonna blend it just as pancake batter. We're gonna sprinkle the chocolate chips when they cook. So let's blend our batter. Now, one thing when you do these Maggie cakes, the pancake batter is going to be more runny than your regular pancake batter because there's no flour, and it's okay. They're gonna look kind of jiggly, but they'll cook up and fluff up nicely. So let's blend this. And you just wanna blend so that the chunks of cheese and the eggs are all homogeneous and you don't have yellow and white. You can use a blender, you can use a food processor. If you're doing like a small amount just for you, you can use like the little NutriBullet smoothie maker. So let's give this a look. All right, so you guys can see here, nice and wet. That's what you expect. So this color is actually quite light because of that cheese. Usually I put like, what is it? Cinnamon and nutmeg. If you had put other spices in here, it would change the color of the batter. I'm fine with this. Let me take the blade out. And you can see how it's literally just dripping, but that's what we want. I'm gonna cook all. All right, wash hands again. Yeah, those Mary's Gone crackers, those are the same brands that they have like the honey and the cinnamon, the ones that I use for graham crackers when you see me put on as a topping. They're tomato and basil. They have a rosemary one that's really nice. If you can have a small gluten-free cracker, give those a try. All right, so now we are ready to cook. So I'm gonna use a little mini dash. Y'all know I love the dash. You can do these on the stove, that's fine. Just pour into a small skillet, and when you flip close to the skillet, okay? Let's use the dash griddle. All right, I wish these things didn't get so janky on the outside, but I fill them and they kind of overflow. All right, so you know I'm a fan of the Dash products. I clean them when they're hot, but sometimes I just want to do a little extra. So these are in the cheat sheet. You can get them at Walmart, Amazon, anywhere from like $10 to $12. The griddle is the one that's smooth top and bottom. So you definitely want to butter this. I'm going to use my goat's butter. You can use the oil or butter of your choice. Also from Whole Foods for me is goat's milk butter. This has been a game changer for me. It is butter, but it just made from goat's milk instead of cow dairy. So I just use it like a little magic marker on the top and on the bottom. And I'm gonna do that between each pancake. So it's nice and greased up. And you don't have to, but I'll go ahead and preheat it. I save time, y'all. I do stuff so many ways that aren't right. I just throw stuff in there. I have time for that. So let's get a measuring cup so we're not incredibly savage. So just like the George Foreman, it'll cook from top and bottom. When the light goes off, it's ready to go. I got a half cup measure, but honestly, whatever works for you. And I think while we're cooking, I will do the rest of those crackers. Because you know how, like, if you haven't, like fasting, if you haven't eaten yet, you're fine. But once you start nibbling, you're like, give it to me. All right, so let's look at the portion just for research purposes. Oh, I tore it off there. This does contain milk. I think it's a quarter cup is the portion of chocolate chips. But it says about 33 chips. I am not counting that. And I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to join and chat. You don't have to cam up, but you can talk to me while I cook if you like. So we got a quarter cup measure. So a small handful. We'll keep them here, plus the bag just in case. Gonna try and recreate that thumbnail. Dale says do a sprinkle of chocolate chips. We're gonna do the chocolate chips inside when we cook them. Absolutely. That's what I want. I want that chocolate melted in the pancake. With the syrup and butter. Oh yeah, I'm getting in there. All right. Oh, light went off. I'm not paying attention. All right, so it's nice and greased up. You see the steam coming up? Hopefully we can get 3. So I'm gonna pour the batter all the way to the edge. Then let's lightly all right, and now let's cook it. Never done them this way before. I was going back in my YouTube history. My first live, I did these chocolate chip pancakes, y'all. Did them on the stove. I was nervous. I burnt them. I'll put it on my community tab for y'all to see. Maggie's come a long way, but thank you for being here. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 6 months old, but you guys have helped the channel grow. So thank you. I appreciate you being here. Okay. So sitting out, you can see our sheep's cheese. I don't know if you can tell that it's gotten a little bit wet. So it looks like to me like, some of that coldness has come out. I'm going to see if I can make a little schmear. Maya says, oh yeah, she's ready for the pancakes. Yes, ma'am. See if we can make a little plate of cheese and crackers. This would be a snack for me. Let's check on this chicken. Ooh, it's looking good. I'm gonna put it back in there because I know it's not done, but I'll show y'all it's percolating. Cause it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Which one of y'all said I'm happy when the boys are at their dad's? Anyway, so you can see what's happening here. This is in the air fryer. I don't know if you can see the inside. We got the cheese melting. Looks like there's some ham or something. I don't know. It was free. So we're gonna keep this in there and let this stuffed chicken cook. That's for the boys. With their rice, you see their rice is percolating? All right, moving it down to the bottom of the air fryer so it doesn't brown too fast. Oh, it's still kind of stiff, y'all. I don't know. I may need to wait. Even when it gets kind of like room temperature, this sheep's milk cheese is, it's not as soft as cream cheese and it's not as soft as goat's milk cheese. So you really got to kind of press to get it on there. But I don't want to press too hard because I'm putting it on crackers. How's this doing? Oh yeah, keep it coming. I want that brown. So if I'm doing a Zoom meeting, the kind of stuff that I nibble on, yeah, I press too hard. This one just cracked. My cheese and crackers, my dairy-free cheese. Oh, percolate Maggie. I know y'all. That's so silly. Y'all know me by now. I just burst out into song. I don't even realize I'm doing it, but I say a word like rice, and then I'm like doom 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 doom. Jasmine, rice, baby. See, I don't know why my kids are embarrassed by me. I do not understand. Like, I don't get it. So, y'all can take this fantastical journey with me if you want to. There'll be a lot of interesting stops along the way. But you know Maggie's silly. Nana told you that. So, if you're expecting a professional chef, I don't know what to tell you. Dottie's laughing at me. You know you like it. All right. So we got our sheep's milk cheese on here. We'll come back to it because this was not a fight, but you spread this on. It wants to spread back. Oh, yeah. I think we're getting good. I'm liking that. See, then there's a problem. Now it's stuck in my head. Somebody tell me why my kids are embarrassed. I'll wait. What did I do? All right, stop. Percolate and listen. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Don't encourage me. All right, let's get a plate. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, yeah. Come to mama. I think I want a black plate. Because on the thumbnail, they dusted with powdered sweetener. Oh, yeah. Nice crispy edges. Living out loud, I'm coming for you. So it's a little bit lopsided, but it will be all right. I'll see. And then hot. So we're gonna put this in the middle. Let's do one more. Goat butter. Don't mind if I do. All right. And then pour to the edge. And then sprinkle. All right. So it has deflated, but I'm okay with that. It still looks good. Hey, Veggie, thank you so much for being here. Y'all know me, butter and syrup on every layer. That's the key. So we're gonna get our goat's butter. Put that on there. And, ooh, y'all. I almost wanna try our Skinny Syrups chocolate syrup. We're gonna do the maple for now because I'm getting towards the bottom of the bottle and I wanna use it up. But we'll take a bite because I want that picture. We're gonna let that melt down while we cook number 2. And while this is cooking, let's put some sugar-free honey on our sheep's milk crackers. Oh, this relationship goes 2 ways. Which one of y'all fell out in the store because you couldn't have the fire truck? Oh, yes. Mom remembers. Now it's my turn. Bring in the crispy edges. Absolutely. Hey. I embarrass my kids in a good way. Y'all see these new age moms. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Dang. Anyway, focus, Maggie. Let's put some sugar-free honey maple syrup. This is not picture worthy, but this would be a little snack. Could be apple slices. And then in all seriousness, having this cheese on your crackers gives you a little bit of protein so you stay fuller longer. Woo! Yummy. Oh, never mind me. Rice looks like it's just about done. Y'all see it? Percolating over there. Pancake number 2. Gonna go on top of pancake number 1. Got my peach tea. On that note, y'all know I'm a proud student of TLA. I just finished his course. Now I have my own. This is the guide to YouTube monetization. I was monetized in 2 months. No, 4 months, right? Yeah, 4 months. Thanks to all of you all for being here and helping the channel to grow. So I put together a course. Regular price is $50, but with the coupon code THANKSTLA, you get $15 off. There's a free preview if you want to take a look at one of the videos, and it's 2 hours of me explaining watch hours, subscribers, all of that. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, it might be helpful for you. So thank you. All right, let's see how we're doing here. On a little more brown. Does anybody else do the food happy dance, or is it just me? Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Y'all, I'm old. Y'all know that old lady that just says stuff and you just have to like, she don't mean nothing by it? I'm the young version of her. and they got that one dance move, because that's that one hip that works. Yeah, I'm hungry. This is good. How are we doing, Pancake? Okay, you're brown enough. Like Marcus. He'll do. Half Anglo, let's go. On top of the other pancake. Yeah, I'm off the chain today. Goat's butter. Let's see. Just a 3 stack? Now we can probably get 2 more. You love the food dance? Me too. Y'all, life is worth living. Hello? I'm not gonna sit here and be all worried about. This is me. This is me. If it makes me happy, doggone it. All right, butter. And then when I stack my pancakes, I do like to stack on top for presentation, but then also it keeps it warm. Let the butter melt. Let the sugar-free syrup. I know y'all like it. Y'all like it. Y'all like that buttermilk. You know you do. You know you do. Yeah. Sorry. Diet girl still doing. I know. Hey, whatever. Could be other things. Let me let y'all watch that. The dash has been a lifesaver for me. Get back up here. Okay. Focus. Eat my crackers. Last thing for the boys. I'm just gonna do this on the stove for them. Got a can of green beans. They got chicken. They got rice. I'm just gonna go ahead and let that cook. So they'll have a full plate. Air fryer is about to go off. We'll check the temperature of the chicken just to make sure because it was frozen. All right, let's do that now. All right, coming back to the green beans. So our chicken is looking nice and brown. All right, so let's get a temperature. Chicken is supposed to be 165, so let's get in there. Ooh, you can hear it. Can y'all hear that? Oh, it's the pancake. All right. I don't know if y'all can see it went up to like 180 something. Okay, so chicken is done. I'm gonna leave this in the air fryer on off and I'll plate for the boys so y'all can see if you want to. But it looks like there's like some type of ham and cheese in there. There were some greens. Looks good? Okay. All right. Come on, rice. All right, want a little bit more brown. Let's open up these green beans. I don't know where my can opener went. I have an electric one. Almost done. All right, I'm just putting canned green beans in here and gonna have them simmer. Looks good, veggie? These are a staple in the grocery giveaways in a pinch. And you could doctor them up if you want to, put extra seasoning in there. I actually did a green bean, like air fry or French fry. Drain them or use fresh. Toss them in oil of your choice. Get them all greased up. Salt and pepper or whatever seasonings you like. Lay them flat like you would French fries in the air fryer. They crisp up nice and give you that French fry experience, but it's a French fried green bean. Nice. So this is just gonna go on the stove, y'all. Our bacon is done and got a nice glaze on it, so we'll be plating that. Let's put these green beans on low. So you can see dinner is done when the boys come home from school. Their chicken is done. Rice is done. And then green beans, so I can keep everything on warm. Their school is close by, so I can literally go pick them up and have dinner ready. Save myself some time and a little bit of a headache because we got to go back to the pool tonight. All right. Ooh, nice and brown. Then we're going to do one last pancake. Oh, yeah. Living out loud. I know you like these crispy edges. Oh, yeah. You like it. You love it. You want some more of it. Lay that on top. Woo! Crispy. All right. Last pancake going in. Butter on the bottom. Butter on the top. And I'm just going to, pour it all. I want it all. Oh, man, that was messy. One moment, please. Get down to the end and I start slinging stuff. Pick it up! Can't take it anymore. We do actually want the last one to look nice because it's going to be on the top. All right, butter. Goat's butter for me. Sugar-free syrup for me. So we have our 3-stack. It looks really good. All right. Let's start putting everything away. I'm remembering the thumbnail had a dusting. I'm out of strawberries. That's okay. The thumbnail had a dusting of powdered sweetener. So I'm going to get a little bit of that for our photo op. And we'll put the Christmas bacon on the side. All right, so y'all saw the sucre brown sugar substitute. This is what I'm using for my powdered sweetener, the Truvia Confectioners. You can also make your own. Ooh, perfect. Rice is done. I'm gonna unplug it. Ooh, it looks beautiful. So rice is done. We'll just let it sit for a minute. And I'll make the boys' plates. But I'm gonna eat first. I sure will. Just waiting for that. Get a little powdered sweetener. Green beans are cooking. I'll do the bacon on a separate plate, just so it doesn't mess up my picture. Kind of re-adhered. And to me, bacon is done when it holds its shape. It's a little off because of me. I've already had my fruit for the day. I really don't need all of this, but I plated it anyway. Good little snacks. Sugar-free snacks. All right, let's load up because I am going to sit down and enjoy my meal before I get the gong-gongs. And we'll do a chat and chow. It's been a while, y'all. So bacon is ready. Pancake needs a little bit more brown. I got a little ugly there because it was on the top and bottom, but we will be all right. Put our thermometer away. Chicken is done. Let's refresh our tea. I finished one glass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna try and be elegant, y'all, but haven't had a meal today, so that's why this is a big one. I don't know. This may be my only meal today because by the time I drive to the pool and come back, I don't intend to be one meal a day. If you see OMAD, OMAD, on any of this cooking or weight loss stuff, some people do one meal a day intentionally. Sometimes I just run out of time. Ray Ranger says, good question. I love it, y'all. Feel free to put your questions in here. Let me choke this down, refresh my tea. When I sit down, I'll answer all of it. All right, let's refresh the tea. Peach 0-calorie syrup. So a small squirt. And our unsweet tea from the Keurig, brewed hot over ice. Peach sweet tea. Unsweet sweet tea. All right, let's see how this last pancake is doing. Looks good. I want a little bit more brown. Let me go ahead and get a nice pat of butter. Got the syrup. All right, I'm thinking of the thumbnail. It was like 3 or 4 stack of pancakes. There was like some strawberries on the side. And there were a few chocolate chips sprinkled on top of the butter. And it had a dusting of powdered sugar and the syrup drizzle. Let me know if I got that right. Anybody else dreaming food? Uh-oh, Ray Ranger's getting into it. Hey, we all want what we want, but we have to ask ourselves if it's realistic. And like we all know, ultimately, men get to choose. So I think men, just like we all do as customers, can, vote with your feet or something like that. I don't think you can really help what people expect. I think the results that they get is really the answer. Okay, so let me focus on getting this plated, y'all. Our last pancake is done. It's a little ugly because let me see if I can well, we got crispy edges for living out loud. So our last chocolate chip pancake. Okay. Whew. So y'all know me in presentation. So let's put the last pancake on top, keeps them all warm. I think let me get a little spoon of the powdered sweetener, a little, and I'm going to sift it because it can come out like one big chunk. This is really just for decoration, and that's why I chose a black plate so it shows up. So we get a nice dusting of powdered sweetener. Sugar-free. I mean, I don't want to say y'all should know by now, but y'all probably know by now. This is my 0-calorie, so it's made with stevia, plant-based sweetener. All right, so we have our dusted pancake. Um, what else is in the thumbnail? It had syrup. And it had one actual square pat of butter. Those pancakes were probably staged, so mine is gonna move. So I wanna go ahead and get this and a few sprinklings of chocolate chips on there. All right, if I had whipped cream, I would do a little dollop, but it's melting already, y'all can see. So let me get a quick picture. Let me get my phone. Oh. Ray Ranger already said he wanted some music when I have downtime, right? Let me turn it down. Oh, see? Let me just do the pancakes. This butter is making a move for it. I try to get these up on my Instagram, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. Also on my YouTube community tab. All right, just take a lot of pictures and we'll find one that looks good. Look, our chocolate chips are starting to melt. All right, so I'm gonna say it's loud to you. I don't know if it sounds loud to y'all, but it's loud to me. And then I'm like, what is that noise? All right, let's up. This is what I'm going to eat. And hi, Sylvia. Look, we have somebody new. Colorful Foresight. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Everybody say hi to Sylvia. You're just in time for the chat and chow. Erin Laura looks good, my dear. All right, y'all. Let me just clean up so when I sit down, we can enjoy. And I'll pull up the chair. We'll chat for like 15, and I'm going to answer your questions. All right. So let me just put everything away. I see all the questions. Sorry, y'all. I know that's loud. When nobody's circling around me, I don't have to shove it down. Okay. So this is done. We'll let that cool. Rice is done. Sorry, y'all. I kind of clean as I go, so when I stand up, it's less. Oh my God. Hey, Alex, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna eat something and then I'll be there. I was just making y'all's dinner, okay? So I'll be there. All right, bye. See what I mean? Mom can't catch a break. Oh. Okay. We're gonna take a moment and we're gonna enjoy because we earned it. Our pancakes. If y'all don't mind, just give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get my chair. Oh, let me bring y'all down. Hopefully you don't get motion sick. 1 second. Oh. All right. So y'all can see pancakes and bacon. Just give me a minute. Let me grab my chair. Okay. And I got a towel. All right, be right back. All right, so we are ready to eat our chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so let me sit down because I'm always rushing and the kids are waiting, but we can take a moment. All right. Y'all see how our chocolate chips are kind of melting on here? All right. Let's get in there. Again, this is our 2 ingredient eggs and sheep's milk cheese. So gluten free. Oh my God. Y'all, oh my God, look at this. It's already started. Oh my God. Okay. Ladylike bites. It's coming apart. Trying to be elegant. Oh, mama. Y'all. Nice and melty, exactly, y'all. I don't know if you think this is a sacrilege, but these chocolate chip pancakes, now I'm saying sugar free and dairy free. The chocolate chips did have milk in them, so a little bit of milk there, a little bit of dairy. Y'all. Excellent. All right. Thank you, Dottie Girl. I'm going to go backwards with the questions. Voila, deliciousness. All right. Let's see. Hello, Erin Laura. Hello, my dear. Oh, sorry, y'all. Yeah, we were talking about choices and people's expectations. So Veggie says, what do you appreciate? What do you do to appreciate yourself? Do y'all really want to know? Will you still love me tomorrow? Oh my God. Um, I'll answer the question. And honestly, I was gonna say just don't think anything of me, but honestly, think what you like. Please, please think what you like. Oh my gosh, living out loud. Y'all see this buttery, drippy. Oh my God. One moment. Nailed it. You really don't even need the bacon. Mm, I'm getting so much sweetness here. The partial meltiness. Oh yeah. Love me with judgment. Okay. I I'm trying to see how I can. Okay, there we go. Lead attorney says, I believe in self care. I absolutely believe in self care. And I keep myself up and I make it a priority. So I guess you could call it like I love spa stuff, pamper stuff. So I get my hair done every week. I get massages every week. I get my nails done every 2 weeks or a month. Well, hands every 2 weeks, feet every month. I get reflexology and I get facials once a month. So, as a boy mom, I love the boys, but y'all have seen them. It's just a lot. And unfortunately, for me, I have to be a little bit, y'all know how, well, maybe you don't know, but boys think they can get away. Boys really try their mothers. They do love us. I know that, but they really try their mothers because they know that's just mom. And I've seen them do stuff around me and I tell their dad and he was like, they would never do that with me. I'm like, I know. So when the boys are not here on the weekends, I didn't add this part. Judge me if you want. I have all of my services at home. So I have someone who comes to the house to do my hair. I have a nail person. I have an esthetician. So I don't wear makeup. This is just my skin. I wear lipstick. Um, I slowly started like putting myself a priority. Mm, unapologetically. It is an investment, and I don't have to explain, but I will. My rationale, when Dave and I got divorced, and we co-parent really, really well. But he gets the boys every weekend. He's an amazing dad. But when, during the week, y'all see the heavy lifting is on me, pick up, drop off, um, meals, all that. Fine, I'm here for it. We plan the kids, so here we go. Um, but, the boys would be gone to their dads on the weekend. 48 hours of freedom. And I was trying to just get so much stuff done, ripping and running. By the time I knew it, it was Sunday again. And I just felt spent, trying to do groceries and all that stuff. So even before the pandemic, y'all, this grocery delivery services and just having stuff at home, when I tell you I don't go out unless I have to, I really don't. Um, I started, you know, asking service people who are in my area, oh, I have my car washed here. How much, would you be willing to do this at home? And I slowly started like buying things. This is years ago. So I have a massage table. I have a hair dryer, like a stand-up one. I just started acquiring those things to kind of make a home spa for me. That is my dream. One day I'll have a home where like I go in and it's like a dedicated spa and I can get everything done. Even as it cools, y'all. Now I'll be honest. I might have overdone it with the chocolate chips, but I love it. This is giving me, if this is my only meal today, it's giving me my protein and sugar-free chocolate, but it kind of tastes like dessert. I'll do the blueberry ones like 5 times and the chocolate ones like 1 time, but it's so good. So I make keeping myself up a priority because look, one day these boys are going to be up and out, and I don't want to look like who shot John. And I do believe less is more. And if you take care of yourself, you may not have to do all that other stuff. And I'll just leave it at that. Mmm. Mmm. Veggie says, without being too intrusive, then follows up with a question. I don't mind. Because if I'm not going to answer, I'll just tell you I'm not going to answer that. So I don't mind saying it. What has been your greatest pain and love in life? Besides food? I mean, the easy answer is food. Y'all know I love to eat, and it's really been a challenge for me. I've told you that growing up, I have an average size family. I was always the big girl, the one that was plus size or big bone. So it's been a struggle for me. And I thought you either ate something that you didn't like, but you liked how you looked, or you ate food that you loved and you looked horrible. So this channel for me is about eating the food that I really like. Y'all, at half of the pancakes, I'm feeling full because it's this dense protein. It's good. Um, I'm still gonna eat my food though. So that's been a love and a pain, but that's too easy. Let me give you a meaningful answer. Let me sip on this tea while I spill the tea for you, Veggie. My greatest pain and my greatest love. I want to say, as a mom, I should say the kids, but that's too easy and depends on what day you ask me. My greatest pain probably is, if y'all remember when Nana was here, she said that Maggie is a late bloomer. If y'all met me at 16, people that know me from way back when, I was the same way. Kind of just, silly, sweet, a little naive. I can be honest about that. Definitely not street smart. So I know I need protection. Um, I mean, of course, I'm an adult now and I'm responsible, but I think because I do care what people think, I care too much. It's only like after 40 where you're like, you know what? A lot of people who aren't in your same situation will try to tell you what they would do if they were. But at some point, you got to trust your gut and do what works for you, because at the end of the day, you go to bed and wake up with it. So I think my greatest pain has been, and it can be family or friends, but letting other people convince me against what I knew to be, right. Greatest love, probably travel. Just really, and it could be travel anywhere. It could be local, it could be international, but just really meeting people and really being able to experience some things that a lot of people will never see. Coming from an immigrant family, I just always love to learn about other cultures and why people's accents are the way they are, and how their names, what they mean and all of that. So just really being open minded and just really being welcoming to everyone is probably one of the things that I love. Hope that answers it. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Thank you. Skin, retinol, and vitamin C. Comes in a little dropper thing. I think I brought it out once. I just use basic products, but I do use retinol and vitamin C, and of course sunscreen. But yeah, y'all, I think I've gotten better with age. I know we like to say that as women. It's like I get better with age. Gray hairs, this is my natural hair. And y'all gonna see it gray. If you look closely, there's some streaks in there already. But um, how can I say this delicately? I really do believe in aging gracefully. And at 46, I'm not supposed to look like I'm 26. And that's all I'll say. Erin Laura's a massage therapist. Oh my word. When are you coming to Atlanta? I got it all, y'all. I have a massage table. I have 2 sets of sheets. I have hot stones. I have a massage oil warmer. Y'all know lead attorney was laughing at me, but yes, I have this warmer. You put the massage oil bottle in and you pump it, and when they rub it on you, it's warm. I have the bolster pillow. I have a mattress pad warmer. Y'all, don't get me started. I take really good care of my guests. Like, I give my guests what I have, like the same 1,800 thread count sheets. Excuse me. Very generous. Oh, living out loud is so hungry. I'm eating your crispy edges. Y'all, I'm coming apart. You love me with judgment. It's okay. We can judge. I'm just going up, and then I know there's some more at the bottom, but I'm just going up to see if I miss anything. Yeah. So I told you I'm a pamper girl. So anything pamper related. And one thing about me, I'm more of an experience person than a things person. So like if you could buy me a gift or take me to an event or something, like I would rather make memories. So that's just something about me. Veggie says, what are your favorite or easy cooking channels to duplicate? Easy. I like Taste Made. Food Network Kitchen is pretty good. Food Network itself sometimes can get a little like sophisticated, and y'all know I'm no professional. I'm just a home cooker. Um, Honestly, like these social media recipes, like Vel sent me, no, was it Vel or Mona sent me this TikTok grinder sandwich? Y'all, we may have to make that soon. But I really like I'm on social media, but I follow chefs and home cooks. So that's all in my feed. And I love those little quick 30-second or 1 minute reels, even though I have to watch them over and over, but where you can see, oh, this can come together pretty quickly. Because the way I grew up, I mean, mom didn't take any shortcuts. And so she would be in the kitchen for hours. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. Maggie in the kitchen. Hmm. Veggie wants to know my greatest joys. I feel horrible saying this, but okay, I won't say it. But I'll say it. I'm happy that as my children grow, I am creating a life that I can enjoy when they're gone. You know, especially as boy moms, y'all, we all see it where parents are way too involved in their kids' lives. And look, I'm that hands on mom, but, you know, I noticed, you know, like once they were past the baby stage, I'm like, man, one day they're going to be up and out. So the traveling that I do, the Airbnb that I do, and now this YouTube channel is kind of like my passion projects that I'll be doing for as long as I can. So I'm not too intrusive in their life. We talked about travel, love travel, and I love eating good food and discovering new food. And you know, my joy in life, y'all know I'm, you know, 80 pounds down. I feel amazing. I used to have to take a lot of pain pills and all that stuff. I don't do that anymore. So just waking up every day and feeling good. Y'all remember when Kirk Anderson was on here? People don't know how bad they feel until they feel good. You think taking all those pain medications is normal. It's not. You know, we're not supposed to be limping around like that. That's just me. So I'm really grateful for my health. And I know that sounds kind of cliche, but you know, when you get that uptick in your numbers and then you make changes and they say everything's normal, mm-hmm. This is where it started, right? Mm. Ray Ranger says, Maggie, I have to ask. Please do. How do you feel about women in our community not taking their health seriously? It's a travesty. And you know where it's really sad? With the kids, y'all. Now, I will say this, being someone who has struggled and I am 100% responsible, you know, I regret that I waited this long. I'm glad that I'm addressing it now, but having a mom and dad, you know, coming here poor, but like poor like students, but still poor, you know, you make the most of what you have. And so like eating out and fast food and all of that was a luxury or like a treat, right? I know people now, like every day after school, they're going through the drive through. And so I'm grateful, just like the way my mom was with me in the kitchen, I'm grateful now that I need to make changes for health reasons. I know my way around the kitchen. And I got an appreciation for real food at a young age. I just like too much of it. And I just like, you know, really rich food. So I've had to make these substitutes. But in our community, there's a part of me that thinks some of it is we're not informed, and that's fair. You just don't know. I didn't know that I had these sensitivities, but I think we can do a better job about going to seek out. So let me be the one to tell you, if you have chronic issues, and I am not a doctor, but you may be surprised it could be what you're eating. Food really is medicine. It can be really good medicine. But sometimes people have headaches or hair issues or skin issues or weight gain or bloating or joint pain. And I used to think, oh, I'm just getting older. When I changed my diet, all of that went away. So I think we are making excuses for being unhealthy. I do not support it. It makes me very sad. Um, but that's why I'm here, hopefully to do my part. Because, like I share with you all, I carried that extra weight around a long time, but in my 40s, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. And so that's why I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Mm. Dottie can't have massages. I'll have one for you, my dear. Val wants to know, am I interested in, sorry y'all, that's my knife. Am I interested in finding new love? Help me understand. Is that like new things to love in life? Are we talking about love life? Like, what are we asking, scholars? Look at Val with the big words. I don't know what that means. Are you agoraphobic? These days and time will make a person be. I don't know what that means. Alex, I'm coming, okay? Y'all, kids are calling me. Let me have this last bite and then we're going to make their plate. I'm just, Mom can't get a break. You said you were coming. Thank y'all for letting me eat. I won't even eat the bacon. We're going to make the kids' plates and be done. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. Chocolate chip pancakes were a hit. Let me make the boys' plate so y'all can see, and we're done. Or not. I mean, we don't have to make the boys' plates. I mean, honestly, sorry, y'all. I should have warned you. Do y'all want to see a plate for the boys? If not, I've eaten. I'm good. Calling me to pick them up. This one I have a moment to myself, but it's okay. Oh, am I scared of crowds? Nah, I'm not scared of crowds. I'm just tired of them. Y'all, once you get older, I'm telling you, your patience just, and the patience for the foolishness. No, I don't have fears like that. I mean, I have fears, but I'm not afraid of heights and stuff like that. I'm not agoraphobic. I'll go to a concert and all that stuff. No problem. I just don't want to. I'm happy at home. Val says, love, life, relationship. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love love. Absolutely. Dottie Girl says, my parents prided themselves on allowing me to eat whatever I wanted, no restrictions. Excuse me. As an adult, you're now having undo decades of bad eating habits. Hello? I'm always yelling at the, get a fruit, get a vegetable. Oh, that's why you love my channel. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for saying that. Excuse me. Veggie says, man, Veggie with the questions today. Do you think the boys are watching you right now? Oh, God. Boys, are you here? Who knows? I try to take it, I try to like move it out of my mind, you know, because this is supposed to be like my little, my hair clip came out. This is supposed to be like my little happy place. Let me make their plate so y'all can see. Yeah, it does feel like a chore. Cooking really is a labor of love for me, but it's hard work. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's hard. It's a good thing I like it. I know some people don't, but I love it. Ah, we had packages. It's a lot of work, but I will say this. The example I had growing up, my mom cooked for the family every day. And if I had a nickel for every time, Maggie, if you do not cook for your children, who will cook for them? I don't know. I'm 12. So it's just the way that I was raised and the expectation that was set. If you had to learn this, it would be a lot. Yeah, I know, right? Let's make some plates for the boys. And then I got a couple packages. I'm going to let y'all go. But I don't mind it. We'll get to know each other better. So we have our rice. You know what would be really nice? I'll put the chicken on top of that. I'm just making it up. So like I'll make their plates and then like keep them in the air fryer or cover them with foil. So literally when they hit the door, they go going through the fridge and all of that. It's just like, give me a minute. Can't even get it together. All right, so we got some rice, baby. Canned green beans, you already know. Just draining them in the sink. You could season them with more. Half the time I can't even get the food out. Or you can do an extra vegetable. Uh-oh, falling all over the place. I serve them and I try to make the plates the same portion. Try to eyeball the same amounts. Don't want anybody complaining. Oh, absolutely. I don't know, I'm 12. Who's going to cook for my children? What children? My Barbie dolls? But that's how, my family is. And mom, taught me and my brother to cook. I've taught both the boys how to cook. They just say it tastes better when I do it. But it's really like a life skill, right? Because even if I were just here by myself and, I got the health report, then I would have to make some changes. And, a lot of people just don't know. All right, so let's see if we can get this. Ooh. What's all going on in here? Oh my God, y'all, they just won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Looks like there was some spinach or something in there. I'm gonna take a quick taste. I don't know what this was. Ooh. Woo! Team Greedy. Mmm. Very savory. But dinner is done for the boys. So I'm gonna cover this in foil and go pick up the gong gongs. But I wanted to give you guys a live stream because they're gonna eat and we're gonna go swim. Well, Marcus has swim practice. I'll make some shorts for y'all so you can see at the pool. Cover this up. I'm not even going to take a picture. I've done it 100 times. Oh, thank you, Veggie. I'm glad. Whew. Veggie had me on the hot seat today. But look, at my age, either I'm going to answer or I'm not. And if I'm going to answer, I'm going to tell you the truth. And you might not like the truth, but it's still the truth for me. So that's kind of where I am in life. And I've come a long way. I used to really care. Well, I'm not doing that. Now, y'all not going to have me bound up in the fetal position, wringing my hands back and forth, rocking it. What do I look like? Nope. So, on that note, thank you as always for being here. Drain them and do ranch and buttermilk dressing. Do you put it on there to cook it? Like to cook in the ranch dressing? Or you just drizzle that ranch dressing? That's interesting. Yep. They will be all right. With the boys, rice. I give them like one nice thing, like the chicken, and then the rest is basic. They're going to inhale it anyway. All right, so Say that right, yeah. So all my 20 somethings and 30 somethings, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, I love people and I really respect others, but as for me and mine over here, yeah, I'm not gonna be losing sleep because trust and believe as life goes on, you will see that people are going to do what they want to do each and every time. All right, peach tea, unsweet sweet tea. I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll probably do taco night tomorrow. There's no swim on Wednesdays, so I'll actually make dinner with the boys and y'all can see their bright shining faces. But let me go pick up the gong gongs and I'll be on later from the pool, shorts and whatnot. All right, y'all.